What's up, guys? Welcome back to another video. And today we are going to be talking about the Cleveland Browns situation. And I know I haven't uploaded in 2 weeks, and I haven't uploaded my last regular video in at least three. So I've been busy. I am back now. Hopefully, I'll be able to upload as often as I did in the past. But anyway, today we are talking about the Browns situation, and I'll just be honest with you. It's a fire, and when I mean fire, not a good fire, like a fire or burning. And unfortunately, the Browns have dealt with there's a lot of key injuries that they're dealing with, and honestly, there's a lot of other factors too. And Stefanski is just, I feel like he could be a lot better, um, but yeah, the Browns injuries, no doubt, are just taking a toll on this team, and we're gonna start with the person that everyone's talking about, and that's Watson. Now, Sean Watson, we only knew about it. We knew about his injury the Thursday or Friday before that Baltimore Ravens game, and it just happened to come at too late. So happened to come too late, and it was just hard to really get him to play. I guess there wasn't a whole lot of information released at that point, so the Browns started DTR, and it went horrible. Now DTR, ever since, has been moved down to the third string, and PJ Walker's come up, and he's going to start against the 49ers. Now, there are other injuries as well that we need to mention, and that's David Njoku with the burn injuries. That's Batonio with the knee injury, and that's Cedric Tillman as well. He's also injured. So a lot of our key guys are injured. That is not good. That's not how we're going to win against the 49ers. The 49ers are the best team in the league, and it's just, we're in a really bad situation. And the schedule doesn't get any easier from here, unfortunately. The way we win against the 49ers is if the Browns play perfect. And unfortunately, we're just not at that level yet. Hopefully, PJ Walker can get some momentum going. Maybe get some of his playmakers like Cooper and Moore going. But the chances of us winning this game are small, really small. And it's not good when the spread gets bigger and bigger each day. And the Browns are just in a really bad situation. And the thing that kind of made me upset was they're not releasing a whole lot of information about Watson. Now, they said he had a shoulder injury. Now, particularly the shoulder injury, now what I'm hearing is that he has a contusion on his throwing shoulder. That's just basically a bruise. And unfortunately, you can't catch a bruise on any MRI or a scan or anything like that. So maybe that's why they haven't been releasing a lot of information. There was an ice pack over his shoulder. That's basically all I've seen with it. And I guess he's just not comfortable throwing yet, which is kind of coming at the worst time. But you can't risk an injury like that. And then you look at this defense. This defense is actually playing pretty well. It just happens to be that when the defense plays well, a lot of the times the offense just suffers, and the defense is not going to hold a team to 3 points every single time. We saw it with the Pittsburgh game, and we actually saw it with the Baltimore game. Although the Baltimore game, this defense was already cooked by halftime because they were so tired because the offense wasn't even out there for very long at all. And let's put it this way: this offense is going to have to figure it out without Watson, and we may have to deal with this for longer than what we were hoping for. Um, there's a lot of things to think about here. Like Stefanski has to start nailing down his strategies, and he's been kind of up and down this season. He has had some good flashes, and he has had some bad flashes, and he's just gonna have to play call this offense to a success that they can find. And it's just been really difficult for Stefanski as well, but they got to figure it out on offense overall. And then the one bright spot of this team that hasn't really changed much is this special teams. I mean, this special teams has just been really good, and uh, Justin Hopkins has just been phenomenal, and um, the kicking has been pretty good, and he's made all of his field goals so far, so that's really good. The only thing I will mention about the special teams is that we refuse to catch the balls sometimes on kickoffs, and that's what uh punts rather. That we haven't we refuse to catch the ball on punts, and that's what happens when we're in a really bad field position sometimes. So, um, punt special teams can definitely be better, and that's an easy fix. So that's good. Um, so I was talking about the injuries earlier. Nick Chubb, he's he's obviously out. Jerome Ford, I think Jerome Ford and Kareem Hunt are gonna have to get more carries. If this run game's gonna want to try and match Nick Chubb the best they can. I haven't seen a lot of handoffs to either of them. They've been getting yardage, but I haven't seen handoffs to a lot of them throughout the past week or two, and it's just been um, it's really hard to pinpoint who to blame for the Browns record they have right now. I had them at 3-1, um, but 2-2. Then it's not the end of the world. We could have been like 3-1. We could have actually been 4-0. If we put up a decent fight against Baltimore and if we manage to clock better in Pittsburgh. But 2-2 is fine. At least we're not 0-5. And there's a lot to be desired for the Browns. And honestly, I think if the injuries get better, the play is going to get better. And that's going to help out the Browns a lot. But if the injuries don't get better, once again, the Browns are going to keep burning, and it's just going to turn into a complete disaster. Um, but we'll just we'll just have to wait and see what happens. Um, Obviously, but again, you're playing the 49ers, best team in the league, in my opinion. They have everything. They have the offense. They have that incredible defense, and their special teams is pretty good. Um, so it's just going to be a test for this Browns team. Will they be able to stay resilient against the 49ers? And they may not be able to win against the 49ers, but will they be able to put up a competition against the 49ers? Will they be able to maybe push themselves that one step above and make the 49ers work to the last second? We'll obviously have to wait and kind of see what happens. But that's going to be the key to the Browns and the 49ers. And going forward for the Browns, they're going to have to get healthy because in the long term, it's not going to help that it's not going to help that they keep staying injured like this. Um, and maybe we'll get a surprise on Sunday. You never know. But that's basically all I got. Feel free to leave your thoughts in the comments below. Make sure to subscribe and leave a like. But we'll see you guys on the next video. And yeah.